Interface Video, in cooperation with Fairfield Federal, presents Fairfield Today. Brought to you by Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield County Adam H., Dagger Law, and the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
Hello friends, and welcome to Fairfield Today. Paul Jasson with you. Thank you for joining us as we begin taping today. A beautiful day in downtown Lancaster, a wonderful summer day as we get ready to head very close to festival time down here, where so many things occur right behind us with the gazebo and downtown. And one event coming up here is our favorite handbell group is the Lancaster Handbell Ensemble. We've got the director with us, Bill Wittman. Bill, welcome.
Thank you, Paul. Glad to be here.
Sure, we're glad to have you. And again, Bill, of course, is the director of the very fine Lancaster Handbell Ensemble. Now, this isn't necessarily about them, but they are kind of in sync with what we're going to talk about. You guys are involved in a tremendous concert that's coming up in about a week down at your favorite place, First Presbyterian Church.
Absolutely.
It's Monday, July 28th at 7 p.m., which is, a week away or so, depending on when you're seeing this. You're bringing in a very special handbell choir. Tell us about that.
It's the Gotha Glockenchor, and that's the German word for handbell choir. So
you said that very well. You've got this down.
I got a little bit down anyway. That's how. So the Gotha Glockenchor is a group of young musicians, about 16 of them, and they're conducted by just a fine gentleman named Matthias Eichhorn. And Matthias has been in the handbell ensemble in Gotha, Germany since he was 8 years old. So he was in the original group of handbell performers there in Gotha.
You've got rich history.
Yeah, they do. And so the way this got started was there was a Lutheran church in Dayton that wanted to sponsor a handbell choir in Germany because they did not have these bells over there. So they were able to raise enough money and funding to purchase a set of bells, which then they transported to Germany with some folks to help begin teaching the concepts of English handbell ringing to this church. And the church has quite a rich history. The church is St. Augustine Lutheran Church of Gotha, Germany. And actually, they've been in existence since 1331. I'm sorry, I have to check my notes. But one of the music directors there was Johann Pachelbel, as in the Pachelbel canon in D.
And if you follow handbell ensemble, you know this guy is somebody.
Absolutely. And so we're talking way before the Baroque era in terms of the existence of this church. But in the mid-'80s is when they were able to secure these handbells from the church in Dayton. So it's just a pleasure to have them. This is their 6th tour to Ohio, and they sort of owe allegiance to Ohio. So they always do a concert at the church that was the origin of their gift in Dayton, and then they do some other churches around central Ohio and southwest Ohio. So it's just been a real pleasure. I've heard them about 3 or 4 times, and they are truly one of the finest handbell choirs in Europe. So we're looking forward to having them here in Lancaster.
Let's give some particulars out here. Again, it's the Handbell Choir of St. Augustine Lutheran Church in Gotha, Germany.
Yes.
Okay. And it's coming up in about a week, Monday, July 28th, 7 p.m., just down the street here at First Presbyterian Church. And a thing that you might want to know, you don't need a ticket to go see this. This is first come, first serve on that. Now, I think they will take up a free will offering for that, but it doesn't require a ticket to get in. So if you show up down there on Monday the 28th, it's going to be a tremendous concert. Now, do they, and I'm sure, I'm going to guess you've seen the program, you know the songs they're going to play. When the Lancaster Handbell Ensemble performs, you always have a theme, a thread that runs through everything. Do they have something here for this?
I'm not sure that they do, Paul, because I've looked at the repertoire that they have here, and it's more of a standard literature type repertoire.
Just great songs for
Just
handbells.
great pieces, yes, absolutely. Now, one thing I did notice, though, when I was going through the repertoire sheet is that all of the pieces they're playing are by American composers, because there are not composers in Germany who specifically write for this medium. So they have to, borrow from across the sea, so to speak. But the group is playing I hope they played this piece. They sent me a list of what their repertoire is, and then they'll choose from it. But there's a specific piece on here called Escape Velocity. And you might remember, Paul, the name of Jason Krug. He's a younger composer. We talked about him at our composers concert. And this piece, Escape Velocity, was written, for those who know handbells out there, for the Raleigh Ringers in Raleigh, Virginia.
Big group.
Big group, and very, very much the number one group in America. So Escape Velocity is a piece that immortalizes the space program, the shuttle launches, so to speak.
Nice.
And so it's done with some audio-visual flair, with the space shuttle taking off in the background, that kind of thing. Kind of like film music to some extent.
Sure.
So I hope they play that. We'll see if they do. But nonetheless, they bring a tremendous amount of equipment. So they have as much equipment as we do in Lancaster Handbell Ensemble, which is a lot. But they'll have all that, and typically they do have usually a singer or another performer with them. Matthias himself is a jazz bass player, so he probably won't play, but he is very proficient on the string bass.
Now, I think you told me that while they're here, and you mentioned that they perform around Ohio, and lots around Ohio.
Yeah.
They do 10 or so concerts while they're here.
They do. So they'll hop from church to church, and the tour is over, I think, 3 weeks.
Okay.
So what they'll also do is intersperse activities for the group to do. Like when they're here in Lancaster, the next day I think they're going to Old Man's Cave and do some hiking at the Hocking Hills, because Germans, they love to hike. It's just one of the things they do.
Did you say these are younger people?
Yes, they are. At the church in Gotha, I would call it more of an academy. They have 3 or 4 handbell groups there. So this is their top handbell group. And they have training for all the other groups and other directors. Matthias directs the top group, and I believe a vocal group as well. But it's going to be fantastic.
Well,
I
this
am
sounds like it
excited.
was just a wonderful get for you guys.
Absolutely.
To be able to pull this off. And again, it's the Handbell Choir of St. Augustine Lutheran Church in Gotha, Germany. They're coming in to do a tour of the United States, maybe 5-10 shows they're going to do around, and it will be, depending on when you see it, about a week away on Monday, July 28th, 7 p.m., down at the First Presbyterian Church across from the library here. And again, it's not a ticketed event, even though it's kind of during Festival Week, which will be that Monday. That will be Festival Week. It's not a ticketed event. You can just stop in. A free will offering will be taken. But it sounds like when you were talking about the repertoire, is that how they do it? They have all these songs that they could play, and
Right.
depending on the event, they might choose to leave a couple out, and you wouldn't
Exactly.
at this point know which.
Yes, I would not. But what I'll do is I'll go over to Matthias when he gets here, and I'll say, hey, play that Escape Velocity piece, because I want to hear it. And but it's they're just amazing. I'm sure that they'll have a varied program that's going to be unique, and typically they do some neat things with their instruments. Like one year, all the rage was dipping your bells in water. Well, they have these big bowls, where you can dip a large bell into it, and it changes the sound of the bell. It just makes it really different. So they were into that for a while, but I don't know that they're doing that anymore.
So it sounds like this might be the group that maybe if your handbell group this would be a group you'd kind of like to emulate. They do a lot of creative things. They're like on top of their game.
Absolutely. They're on top of their game. Auditions to get in this group is very intense. Yeah. So, but they rehearse a lot. They probably rehearse a couple times a week.
Now, as I mentioned, Bill is the director of the Lancaster Handbell Ensemble. We got a couple minutes yet, and I wanted to give a plug to your group because you have your big concert coming up, and it's a ways off yet. It's not till around Christmas time later this year. But I thought the title, Bill in his own right, we talked about the Handbell Choir of St. Augustine being very creative and doing the great stuff. Bill in his own right has that quality also. And it's this will be Sunday, December 7th. You don't have to mark it down now. You'll remember it. But it's tinsel, tidings, and a twist of magic. Very alliterative.
There we go.
It's got a lot going on again.
We do. We're having handbell auditions for the new group on Sunday, August 3. And I think we have just about everybody coming back to audition, plus a few more people. So it'll be an intense time to see who's going to make the cut on the group there, because it's a time commitment, and people need to know how to play and sight read, know music.
I'm amazed at the group.
Yep,
do great work.
Thank you very much.
Again, it's going to be an exciting concert coming up here. I know you're very excited about it, and the community, I hope, is excited too. It's the Handbell Choir of St. Augustine Lutheran Church from Germany. They're here in Ohio doing a tour. We're one of the stops here. They'll be at First Presbyterian Church here on Broad Street. It'll be Monday, July 28th. Just one show, 7 p.m. Not a ticketed event, so you don't need a ticket. You can just come in, sit, and enjoy what will be a great concert. Has he ever been to Lancaster before?
Yes.
The group, they have been?
Yes, they had been here once before.
Okay.
And they were at St. Peter's the last time they were here. And what I would just say is, even though it's not a ticketed event, we want everybody to stay for the whole event. It's not one of those things where you get up and go as you please.
Yeah.
Come in, you're there.
Yeah, just like a regular concert.
Just like a regular concert.
It's going to be great. Good luck on this. Thanks very much for getting this in Lancaster. It's
Absolutely.
An exciting time. Monday, July 28th, 7 p.m., a week away, down at First Pres. The Handbell Choir of St. Augustine Lutheran Church from Germany. Going to be a tremendous concert. Looking forward to it, Bill. I know we'll see you, and I'm guessing one or two of your ringers will be around too.
Oh, there'll be plenty of them around. You bet.
Probably guaranteed you have to be there if you're going to be in it. Okay, wait. That's it. But anyway, best of luck. It's going to be a great concert. Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Monday, July 28th. We'll be back on Fairfield Today in just a moment.
It's the 2025 Lancaster Festival featuring Gary LaVox of Rascal Flatts, Saturday, July 26th. Grammy-winning artist Kobe Calais and folk rock band Dawes on Saturday, August 2nd. And the festival orchestra marks a new era with maestro John Devlin. Wednesday, July 30th, the festival welcomes Hairball, America's best arena rock tribute band. Don't miss 9-pack days celebrating art, music, and community. Tickets on sale now at lancasterfestival.org.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve homeownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
The reason why I do what I do is I love helping people, and I really love to work on understanding and striving to improve the lives of the people in our community. Being in Fairfield County is having a network of people around you.
I am driven by my belief that every individual deserves an opportunity to achieve mental and emotional balance, and I'm very passionate about contributing to that process.
Community, connections, collaboration. The Fairfield County Way.
what makes Fairhope what it is our staff. It's always a question that we ask, why do you want to be here with us? And what they most always say is, you've touched my life this way. You know, you took care of this person, or I've seen what you've done and I want to do that. And so the staff that have been here know what it takes. They've been on the other side. They see what it takes to make someone comfortable, to make the family comfortable, and really what kind of support they need. And so I think that's what really makes Fairhope what it is.
Fairfield Medical Center is more than a hospital. We're a health system that's been putting people first for more than a century. From the youngest patients to the eldest, our compassionate team of caregivers are here to support you through every season of life. We are healers, cheerleaders, patient advocates, and champions. Your health is our greatest accomplishment, and we are proud to serve you. Whatever you're searching for, you can find it at Fairfield Medical Center.
Did you know Fairfield DD provides coordination for over 1,200 people in Fairfield County? That's 1,200 unique journeys, each filled with talents, dreams, and challenges. And while no two paths are the same, one thing is true for everyone. Life is easier when you have the right support. That's why we're here. From early childhood milestones to school transitions, employment, and adulthood, Fairfield DD connects individuals and families with the resources they need every step of the way. When the right support is available, a vibrant community where people lead lives of greater independence and make meaningful contributions becomes possible. Learn more at fairfielddd.com and check us out on social media. Together, we're building a more inclusive Fairfield County.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Well, welcome back to Fairfield Today. I want to thank Bill Wittman for stopping in and talk about what a great concert that's going to be coming up here with the German Handbell group down at First Presbyterian Church. And as we mentioned at the outset, it's kind of an all artsy kind of show today. We're talking about, of course, the Handbell Choir coming in on the first half. And the second one, and again, we mentioned early that we're very fortunate here in Lancaster and Fairfield County that so many of the areas around Lancaster, the Baltimores, the Carrolls, the Canal Winchesters, the Millersport, have festivals or plays or events that we get to publicize and talk about. And today we're going to talk about one of those up in Baltimore, and one that's gone on for several years. The organization, they have a lot of cool things up there. Victoria Players Children Playhouse and Theater. And their most recent one that they're going to be doing here just this week, actually, is Beetlejuice. Such a well-known, wonderful movie with Michael Keaton. Everybody loves that movie. Well, we've got the musical version of it here to talk about. We've got a couple of the folks here with us today. I want to introduce Heidi Chabot, and welcome to you. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Nick Henwood, welcome. Nick is on my far right, Heidi in the middle here. And you are both participants in Beetlejuice. Heidi, who do you play?
I play Lydia Dietz.
Lydia Dietz, and is she somebody important that we should know about?
Yes, she's the main female. That's
the lead, what we would call the female lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to guess, Nick, since you play Beetlejuice, that might be the lead.
Just a little bit, just a little important.
Okay. So, I know both you folks have been involved in these. Heidi, you've done plays for several years.
Yes.
Okay, and you go to the Baltimore or Liberty Union schools?
Yes, I just recently graduated.
And so coming up through all the drama classes, you've been involved in things in and out of school.
Yes.
You know, musicals, non-musicals.
Yeah, I've done musicals and plays.
Okay, and the same for you. Now, she goes to Baltimore or Liberty Union. You go to the Fairfield Union schools, and I'm sure the same for you out there. You've done. Knowing the Henwood name, this was in your blood when you were born. You had no choice. If you wanted to do something else, I know your mom would not allow that to happen. I understand that. So now, is your mom directing this again?
She's not directing it. She's not directing it. She's the choreographer this year.
And she's PR and does all the things that Miss Henwood likes to do.
Of course.
I get that. Okay. So now, Nick, tell me about this. Now, I think for most people, they've seen the movie Beetlejuice, and we understand it's such a cool movie, such a great movie. This is a musical version, a musical adaptation of that. So you both get to sing on this. Is that a plus for you? Do you enjoy that aspect of performing?
Singing. It's a little weird, of course, because I have to sing with a voice. It's like I had a little raspy voice. I mean, I'm sure she enjoys it, but there's
the Beetlejuice voice.
I'll get done with a weekend and I'll have no voice at all, but it'll be fun nonetheless. I love singing.
And you've done musicals before, so this is again right up your alley. How many songs do you sing? Half a dozen?
Yeah, a lot.
Nick, same with you. Probably you probably have a lot.
Yeah,
by yourself with other members of the group. Now this again, the Victoria players that you're in up there. This is a young people's group, and what is the age bracket to be in this group?
So you have to be younger than 8, or you have to be 18 or younger by audition day. So we've got 18-year-olds like right here, and then we've got a couple young roles in it. So we've got some 8-year-olds as well in the show. So
it's kind of the old lady of the concert here. Is that how that has to work here? I understand. So how many people are in the cast? Since this is a musical, and I remember Beetlejuice had a lot going on, a lot of moving parts on this. So a lot of young people in this.
Yeah.
How many?
So I think it's 55, including crew.
Wow.
Got a lot of moving pieces. Moving sets backstage, on stage.
So who is the director this year?
His name is Max Balzo. He was our assistant director last year when we did Les Mis. He stepped up and took the main job this year.
Very good. So now this is July 24th. Now, is it through the 27th? How many shows will you be doing?
We're doing 6 shows this year.
Wow. So you're going to get your money's worth out of this.
Oh, yeah.
And I often think about that. When you take all this time to learn, and you've been doing this for months now, getting prepped up for this moment, would you rather do it more than once, or would you rather just do it once and move on? Or do you think, well, we spent all this time, let's do it a couple times?
I'd rather do it more than once.
Yeah,
performing is like the best part. So it's like.
So let's we've done all this work. Let's make it worth our while here.
Getting to see the final plan just all come together. See the entire show, because most of the time, the directors help form the show, but show day, it's a lot of backstage people working the show, and light people and sound people, just cues from one after another. So it's nice just to see the entire plan just come together and just form one big symphony.
So it's Beetlejuice. It's going to be at the Liberty Union High School auditorium. We want to make sure we know that, make sure we get that correct. And again, this is a Victoria Players Children Theater, and you can get tickets a couple different ways. You can go there the nights of the shows, and you can do that. But if you want to pick your seats and kind of get things ahead of time, perhaps a little more advantageous for many, tickets are available online at VPCT, and Shane will put this up there, .ludus.com, vpct.ludus.com, and you can pick your seats, pick yourself. So it's July 24th through the 27th. So I guess you have some afternoon shows and some evening shows, kind of interspersed on there.
2 o'clock, couple 7 o'clock shows.
Okay. So, and what'd you say? A total of 6?
Yep.
Wow. Directed by Max DeBalzo, and then Miss Henwood is the choreographer. Beetlejuice, pretty exciting. Did you see the movie before?
I've actually never seen the movie before. I mean,
Have you seen it now?
No.
You haven't watched it at all?
I've never seen the movie.
Is that intentional?
I've seen clips of the movie. I've never actually seen the movie.
Okay. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this is the musical version pretty faithful to the movie?
Okay, it has some aspects of the movie in it, but it's not really. It still follows the plot line.
Yeah.
But it's kind of different.
Kind of magical though, huh? We can't. And again, I've already been warned. We can't say the word Beetlejuice too often here, but things will happen. We understand. Was this a fun show to be involved in? I mean, and I'm sure you've done other things, perhaps other than comedies. Maybe you've done other dramatic series. Is a comedy? Was this kind of a fun one to do?
I love this show.
You really enjoyed it?
Yeah, I love it.
It's the perfect mix of good songwriting, and then, you know, the comedic timing and humor of it as well. It's just an overall very fun show to do.
Have you been in the, now I know we've already established that you've done other shows a lot. Have you been in the Victoria Children's thing as a younger person? You've done things coming up through the system a lot too. So this pretty much is your outgoing performance now, huh?
Yeah,
Don't
unfortunately.
I know. So you probably aged out on this a little bit. You probably a little bit of time left.
Got what? Probably like 2 more years left, maybe 3.
Getting close, huh?
Yeah.
Getting close. So I'm sure you've seen other people like you move on. They were the older people and you were the kids, huh? So you've watched them move on. Now you're the leads on this. Is this your well, probably not. Being 18, you probably had other leads in doing this.
I've had other leads, but I think this one's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So when you heard it was Beetlejuice, was that something you were aware of that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I mainly did it because my dad really loved this show. He really loves this show.
He would love to see his little girl involved in this.
Yeah.
That's very good. Again, you haven't seen it, but had you heard of it?
I've seen the musical. Like, I went to the Ohio Theater. It was touring on Broadway, and it was at Ohio, so I went and saw it at Ohio Theater. I loved it.
With the musical version?
Yeah.
So pretty much this version?
Yeah. When I heard it was coming here, I was very excited. So
and again, a great choice, I think. Again, anybody that is familiar with theater and the arts and stuff would understand Beetlejuice, how cool that is. It's coming up this week, July 24th, 27th. Everything is on the website. You can look that up at bpcd.ludus.com. They got all the information. And I wanted to give a nice plug here, too, before we get away, to Schaffner's Drive-In. They're in the lovely community of Baltimore for July only. They're actually having, some kind of beverage there?
They have a Beetlejuice smoothie right now.
A Beetlejuice
really
smoothie.
Good.
Have you had it?
Oh, I've had it a lot.
Wow. Schaffner's a great local community business there, so that's very cool tie-in, too, to have this. That's very cool. So, again, it's coming up this week. You've been doing this a long time. You're ready to go. I suspect you're ready to perform, and as you say, this is why you've been doing all this work. It's showtime, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Very good.
Very excited.
And the leads, congratulations on both of you, Lydia
Thank you.
and Beetlejuice here. Congratulations on having you both here, Heidi Chabot and Nick Henwood. Good luck on this. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
It's Beetlejuice. It's at the Liberty Union High School Auditorium, July 24th through the 27th. bpct.ludus.com. Go to Schaffner's, get the little Beetlejuice smoothie. Going to be pretty excited there to have that tie-in. Best of luck. Hope it's a good show.
Thank you.
Sure. And thanks for joining us on Fairfield Today.
Interface Video, in cooperation with Fairfield Federal, presents Fairfield Today. Brought to you by Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield County Adam H., Dagger Law, and the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities.